Well, it's still the doldrums of January, but a lot of folks planning summer vacations.
Yes.
Why not?
You know, and this morning we want to know, would you go on one by yourself?
Yeah, evidently, we were talking about a story about the key to a happy marriage. Yeah. And evidently, there's this one thing that you can do that is the key to a happy marriage, and that is according to these this
experts.
travel company. A travel company.
Yeah. Now we find out.
Although they're going to see profits either way.
Yeah.
So
they
not,
actually
so-
want you to go together because it's double the profits.
So they're
Yeah.
simply saying these are the trends they're seeing.
Yeah, so the key is, you didn't even let me get it out, is taking more solo vacations.
You go explaining things. Travel companies say they're seeing an explosion in solo vacations, especially among folks who are retired. They say one of the biggest draws is the freedom that comes with traveling by yourself.
Now,
Please.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, out of the people that I know that are retired, hence my parents, and
Yes.
well, actually my dad's not retired, my parents and my in-laws, but either of them, they would not like to travel solo. They have a hard enough time as it is traveling with each other. They need us to help them, like, on trips.
Yeah.
So, and you would think people who finally get kids graduated out of the house, that really a lot of couples say that's your time to, like, reconnect and focus on each other again in your marriage.
Yeah.
But evidently I'm wrong, because a lot of people are saying yes.
So here's what some folks responded to this morning on the broadcast. Solo vacation sounds so good.
Sounds good, but is it practical?
Well, that's another question, Larry.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I would travel alone. I wouldn't take a vacation without my husband, but my husband would definitely take a vacation without me.
No, that's funny.
Well, okay, that's unfortunate. As long as I didn't have to plan the itinerary, I'd go solo. I do feel like the planning is sometimes...
I don't want to plan it either.
Is sometimes intimidating for some folks.
I think the thought is there. You know, I'd love to do this, but practically speaking, it's not going to happen because you're going to go with your spouse.
I feel like anyone I know that travels by themselves, they're like right out of college,
That's the
or
time to do it.
they're in their 20s before they're married. No, they're not married.
If you've been
Yeah.
married for any length of time, you're going to go with your spouse.
Yeah.
You're going to go alone. Yeah, this guy's almost kind of strange.
Yeah.
And see, Kim is my best friend. Like
Yeah.
we have a blast.
Right?
We have a blast when we're not really even doing anything special around town.
Yeah.
So imagine going on a big vacation together. We haven't had really too many opportunities to go just in general. But no, I would for sure bring
To
Kim.
me, travel alone is lonely. I've
I
done it.
know.
I've done it when I was younger, and
I totally
of
agree.
course I was younger back then. Well, I was lonely back then. That's another story.
My in-laws, I was just talking about this with you, they do cruising, and they do it with another couple, and they did an Alaskan cruise, and I think they have like a travel company help them plan it. They did Hawaii, all the islands there.
I mean, I think part of the fun about traveling is the memories you have afterwards.
Exactly.
Totally.
And reliving them. And
You want to share it, right?
Yeah, if you don't have
You're like,
anybody
selfie.
to... Yeah, if
Selfie.
you don't have any person to, like, relive it with, just telling everybody, hey, this was a cool
Otherwise,
thing I
you're
did.
bragging. Guess what I did by
Totally.
myself?
I know.
You weren't there.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Well, and I actually have an aunt and uncle that live in the Outer Banks. Since they retired, they've actually kind of doubled down on vacation together. They just
Yeah.
got back from an 87-day cruise around Africa.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
And in the emails, they would send us all the different
Wait
pictures.
a minute. This is an uncle?
Uncle and aunt.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
A little bit narrow there.
Yeah, no, but
very nice.
hey, do you know what? They worked really hard, and now they're retired, and they
Yeah.
are
enjoying it.
I
Enjoying
think
it.
I told you a guy I worked with in Boston was our director. When he finally retired, him and his partner did basically a trip around the world, and the pictures were amazing. And it was like they had saved up. Larry rarely took vacation, and they had saved up, and this was the trip of a lifetime that they wanted to do.
Well,
You don't want to do it by yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Together.
Together.
Yeah,
So
that was my point, too.
Melissa chiming in saying she would travel alone, but my husband and I are fabulous travel partners. Road trips by air, we travel so well together. Also, I do a girls' trip once a year, which I know a lot of people do that. Joy Mott, I would not want to travel alone. John Kelly, I think solo vacations are nice. It allows you some time to recharge and explore new interests that your partner may not be interested in.
I get that. John puts it well.
Yeah.
The way he frames it, I think, I could see that being
Yeah.
appealing.
I will say, I think it's fun to travel with other people, because then if your spouse doesn't have all the same
Totally.
interests as you, like when we went on our honeymoon, I was like, let's just relax at the pool and read a book. And my husband was like, what excursion can we go zip lining? Can we? And I was like, we don't have to do something every day, and let's go play tennis, And so I looked at him and like, next time we vacation, we're going with another couple.
Well, you bring up a good point, is that you can vacation together, but say if your husband wants to do one thing, you can read about the pool. That still is almost a solo vacation nestled in with going together. So you can kind of do your own separate, maybe day apart during it.
Melissa replying to John, I love a weekend at home with no hubby and kids. I binge watch the stuff no one else likes and get junk food. Oh, amen, Melissa. That is what I'm talking about.
A good time. That's good catch up.
Well, that's when one of the parents takes the kids. That's the other one a break, like the dad takes the kids.
Yeah.
Mom has a break. Which
But traveling abroad or like on a cruise by yourself, it wouldn't be my thing.
It's also kind of risky because if something happens, you're alone.
Yes, totally.
That's true.
Emma saying my sister and her husband love to travel with a couple they're friends with. Everyone wins. So.
Well, it does, because then people don't feel pressured to do one thing or the other. Like usually, if you have 4, 5, 6 people, you'll find somebody to pal around with.
Some people want to go to the pool,
Totally.
some to the beach, some stay at home and read a book.
Yeah.
I keep on convincing Brad to go on a ski vacation.
He's got to do that.
He does not like skiing.
Yes,
so.
but he has to do it once, like just a weekend day trip
in the
here,
chalet,
around here.
Be in the chalet, drinking a hot toddy in front of the fireplace, and I can be on the slope if necessary.
Oh, get him a lesson. Get him one ski lesson.
Well, you can go solo.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
maybe that will be your solo vacation.
One of these days, just go solo. Skiing down the slopes by myself.
Sometimes it's nice.
That sounds sad.
Right? It's so relaxing.
Yeah, that sounds sad.
Right?
All of a sudden you get back, everyone's just talking amongst themselves, drinking your solo hot chocolate.
I ski down the slope by myself sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, going down the slope, I think, is fine. But I mean, I still.
But coming back.
On the trip by yourself.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't want to do that.
You'd be like that lounge lizard in the ski.
I'm going to go out to eat
lounge by yourself.
Table for one. Even though my mom, lived in New York for a while, and she said she got so used to going out to eat by herself, going to the movies by herself. But when they moved back to Arkansas, people were like, "You're eating by yourself, or you're going to movie?" And it was so foreign to to them. But when she lived in New York, she did it all the time.
Yeah.
I've never gone to a movie by myself. I'm disappointed. I never did
Several
that.
times.
Really? It's the perfect thing to do by yourself, but I never thought
I don't know if I have either.
Yeah.
I used to go to the
been
Manor
too
Theater
long.
back in the day
Oh.
when it was open. The Manor Theater.
I wish it was still open.
Yeah, I know, because they would always play like fun artsy movies, and at the time I worked weekends, so on the weekdays I'd go watch one of those and be by myself, and it was always fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, and I'd tell everybody about it later. There was one time I was the only person in the theater.
Whoa!
What'd you do?
Was that weird?
I was sitting. Of
That'd
course
be
it was
strange,
weird.
right?
Of course it was weird.
You're like, is this?
It was like, I think it was probably like a Thursday at like 1 p.m. I'm like, hi. Horrible. I think I enjoyed the movie though, so that's what matters.
Did you get a big thing of popcorn?
Of course not.
Did you fall asleep?
No, but I just left really depressed and alone.
All right. Well, no further questions.
There you go. Otherwise, I highly recommend it. All right, folks, chime in. Let us know. Would you go on vacation on your own? Would you go to the movie theaters by yourself? Either one. Let us know, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.